Hi, Salika here for Peak Survival. We are field testing some of the items in survival kits. Now the first item I have with me is the wire saw. Now this is really lightweight, but a small inconvenience is the eyelet. Now when you're using this in the winter, the metal obviously will make your fingers additionally cold, but I find when you're using it, it does hurt your fingers after a while. So all I've done here was basically take some cord and make an additional handle. Now if you don't have any cord, you can use your shoelaces as a substitute. Basically with the wire saw, now I started cutting before just to help me out here, but so basically you just do this motion like this. Now you do end up using quite a bit of energy, so make sure when you are using the wire saw, you know why you're using it. Now if it's to build a shelter, I actually advise that you use what's around you. So basically find some loose twigs, find a tree that's already leaning over to make a lean-to, avoid cutting anything if it's unnecessary. Now obviously you wouldn't use a wire saw to cut something this big. Plus, chances are you shouldn't have to cut anything this big. Now this wire saw is sort of a basic model here. Still effective, a little bit harder to use, but there are higher end models. There's a few actually that I really like. A little bit heavier, but they actually have sort of like a similar chainsaw blade to them. So that's something to consider. But as you can see, alone it does pretty well. You just end up using a little bit more energy. But together, if you have another person, if you don't mind, actually pretty easy. So there you have it, the wire saw. If you've used this, please leave us comments on how it's been useful or maybe not so useful. And if you're using a different model, please let us know which one it is. If you have any questions, suggestions, feel free to leave it underneath this video.